For our research, we spent the day in Copley Square interviewing retired city residents ages 65 and up. To draw attention, we created a colorful board displaying ideal bedroom colors. We found that once retired, individuals spent more time per day doing physical activity and less time sitting, which improved their sleep by about 11 minutes per day. On the downside, 24% of older men and 9% of older women have obstructive sleep apnea, which obstructs airways for up to 40 seconds. How do you deal with trouble falling asleep?
I just try to walk around as much as I can, try to make myself super tired.
The two main types of circadian desynchronization in the elderly are shift work disorder and altered sleep disorder, which both drastically affect how one sleeps. How many hours of sleep do you usually get per night?
Between 5 and 8.
Between 5 and 8?
Depending on my schedule.
Yeah. And how does that differ from when you weren't working?
Not really.
Kind of the same? Similar?
Yeah, when I had little children, I had much less sleep. But
they would keep you up?
In general, I try to get 5 to 8.
Okay.
I'm lucky when I get 8.
When I was working, I worked different hours, so it varied. If I worked the night shift, I didn't sleep as much. I'd sleep maybe 6 hours and then take a nap before I went to work for 20 minutes, and very different.
Yeah. A few common factors that can disrupt one's sleep in the city could be noise pollution, light pollution, having a long commute to work or school, and dealing with a stressful environment. How does living in the city affect your sleep?
Violence.
Huh? Violence?
Violence.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you never know what you run into out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, you always got to be on your toes. And if you close your eyes for a second, they're going to clean you out.
But I lived in Cambridge and I lived in New York City.
And
I was on Columbus Avenue with and just get used to it.
yeah. Did it, so like when you had first moved into the
I
city?
have planes that fly right over my house right now.
I'm sure that's bothered.
And when you hear it when the window's open, and then you don't hear it.
Whether you know it or not, much of your daily routine has a large impact on how you sleep at night. We've come up with a few tips to help improve sleep as you get older. Take a warm bath at night. Take time to calm down and relax your body. Try to stick to a regular bedtime each night. Avoid long afternoon naps. And drink less fluids at night before going to bed. Do you have a specific nightly routine?
I generally read before I go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Was it kind of the same when you were working?
Yes, I would say so.
Just nothing really different?
I would say one thing that's different now, and I've mentioned to my husband recently, was I find that I'm waking up now in the middle of the night. He suggested that perhaps I start taking some melatonin.
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, sure, then I go back to reading.
Okay, yeah. So reading's kind of the way you deal with it.
Right.
One final tip for improved sleep per our interviewees would be to read, but try to avoid reading on an electronic device. In conclusion, as you age, your sleep habits may worsen, but taking care of your body and remaining active will help prevent that, especially after retirement.